Hey, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another CarX tuning video. Today we have the Caravan G6, aka the Volvo Wagon. Before we jump into today's build, I wanted to remind you guys that I am going to be doing a top 10 drifts video and I want you guys to be in it. If you want to be in the video, all you have to do is submit your drift clip to my email at realexpiredmilk@gmail.com. It'll also be linked down in the description. Now, a couple guidelines to go by. The drift submits can be from any game. They do not have to be just from CarX. It can be from Forza, it can be from 5M, it can be from Assetto Corsa. Any game that is driving, you can submit your drift clip. Another thing is make sure that the video is a good quality video clip. It must be the original video and not a recording of the video. Also, no copyright music. A raw, unedited clip is going to be your best bet. And that's it. That is all you have to do. Just make sure that when you email me the clip, in the subject of the email you put drift submit, and also be sure to include the username that you want to credit it in the email. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's jump into today's video and show you this build. Just like with every best tune build, make sure that you have that ultimate mod and then head over into your dyno stand. Under our suspension settings, we have the front spring length at 10, we have our rear spring length at 12, we have our front spring stiffness at 100, we have the rear spring stiffness at 90, we have our front damper fast bump at 4,200, we have the rear damper fast bump at 1,800, we have our front damper fast rebound at 7,200, we have the rear damper fast rebound at 2,050, we have the front damper bump at 4,600, we have the rear damper bump at 2,600, we have the front damper rebound at 6,100, we have the rear damper rebound at 2,900, our rear toe is 0, the front toe is 0, the rear toe is 0.71, we have our front camber at -5.3, somewhere -5 to -5.5 will be good. We have the rear camber around -2. We have our front anti-roll bar at 115. We have the rear anti-roll bar at 100. Our caster is 8.5. Our Ackerman angle is 30%. And our max steering angle is 60 degrees. Moving right along, now onto our wheels, we have the front and the rears both sitting on 19-inch rims. We have the front tire width at 245, the rear tire width is at 255, our front tire pressure is 170, the rear tire pressure is 175, we have our front wheel adhesion at 110%, we have the rear wheel adhesion at 100%, we have our front wheel track at 10 with our rear base at 6, we have the front and the rear tire profiles both at 35%. We are making 861 horsepower with 669 foot-pounds of torque with our engine tune-up at 5%. Our max torque is at 4,215 RPM. The rev limiter is maxed out at 8,565 RPM. The turbocharger is on and our boost pressure is maxed out at 1.2. Sliding over into our transmission, we have our diff locking ratio at 1.0. We have our final drive at 4.29. We have our first gear at 2.74. We have our second gear at 1.95. Third gear is 1.30. Fourth gear is 1.12. Fifth gear is 0.80. Last but not least, we have our brakes. Our brake torque is 4,985. The front brake bias is 90%. Our ABS is turned on and our launch control is turned off. And now that we've gone over the tune, let's swing this thing around in some gameplay and see how she drives. as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss out on more content just like this. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. You can now become even more a part of the channel by becoming a member and getting exclusive access to badges, emojis, and a variety of other perks, including members only live chats, early access to my new videos, and more.